Let's talk money, specifically the US dollar. It's not just any currency, it's a symbol of economic power and influence. It's everywhere. Countries trade oil in dollars. This means that even if you're in a country that doesn't use the dollar, the price of oil you buy is still affected by it. Businesses make deals in dollars. From small startups to multinational corporations, the dollar is the go-to currency for international transactions. It's the world's reserve currency, like the prom king of global finance. This status gives it a unique position of power and influence over other currencies. But why? Think of it like this. Imagine a world without a common language. Communication would be incredibly difficult, right? Chaos, right? Now imagine global trade without a common currency. It would be a logistical nightmare with constant fluctuations and uncertainties. That's where the dollar steps in. It acts as a common denominator, simplifying transactions and reducing risks. It provides stability and predictability. Investors and businesses can plan for the future with more confidence, knowing that the dollar will hold its value. And that, my friends, is good for business. A stable currency means stable economies, and stable economies mean growth and prosperity for everyone involved. So, how did the dollar become the top dog? It's a fascinating story that spans decades and involves a series of pivotal events and strategic decisions. World War II played a big part. The war effort required massive production and financial resources, which positioned the United States as a central economic force. After the war, the US was an economic powerhouse. American factories were booming and the economy was thriving, setting the stage for the dollar's rise. The Bretton Woods Agreement in 1944 cemented the dollar's dominance. This agreement established a new international monetary system with the dollar at its core. It pegged the dollar to gold, making it a stable and reliable currency. This gold standard gave other countries confidence in the dollar's value.
Other countries started using the dollar for trade. The dollar became the preferred currency for international transactions, facilitating global commerce and reserves. This created a snowball effect. As more countries held dollars in their reserves, the currency's importance grew even further. The more countries used it, the more essential it became. The dollar's widespread use in global trade and finance solidified its position as the world's leading currency. Today, the dollar remains a symbol of economic stability and power, continuing to play a crucial role in the global financial system.
The dollar's power isn't just about history, it's about trust. The US has a stable political system and a strong economy. This makes investors feel confident about holding and using dollars.
Plus, the US has deep and liquid financial markets. This means it's easy to buy and sell dollars, and that liquidity is like a siren song for international investors.
Section 4. New kids on the currency block. Now, some folks are saying the dollar's dominance is fading. The euro has emerged as a competitor. China is pushing for greater use of the yuan. But let's be real, folks. The dollar isn't going anywhere anytime soon.
These shifts are worth watching. The global economy is constantly evolving, but the dollar's deep roots and inherent strengths make it hard to dethrone.
Section 5. Dollar dominance, a double-edged sword. Here's the thing about being the top dog. It comes with perks, but also with responsibility. The US benefits from having its currency in high demand. It can borrow money cheaply. American consumers enjoy lower prices on imports.
But there's a flip side. A strong dollar can hurt US exports, it makes American goods more expensive overseas, and it can create trade imbalances.
Section 6. So is the dollar still the king of the currency jungle? This question has been on the minds of economists, traders and policymakers for years. So is the dollar still the king of the currency jungle? For now, absolutely, the US dollar remains the dominant force in global finance, a position it has held for decades. It's the most widely traded currency, accounting for nearly 88% of all foreign exchange transactions. This makes it a crucial player in the global economy. It's the backbone of international finance, used in countless transactions every day, from buying oil to settling international debts. But like any good monarch, it needs to adapt to a changing world. The rise of digital currencies and economic shifts are challenging its supremacy.
new contenders are emerging. Countries like China are pushing their currencies onto the global stage, aiming to reduce their reliance on the dollar. The global economy is in flux. Trade wars, economic policies, and technological advancements are reshaping the financial landscape. The dollar's reign might not last forever. As other currencies gain strength and new financial technologies emerge, the dollar's dominance could be challenged. But one thing's for sure, the future of global finance will be anything but boring. The dynamics of currency power are ever changing, and the next few decades will be crucial in determining the new financial order.